Today, I have a comparo for you that is not exactly apples to apples, but both of our competitors can carry bananas really well. Well, jokes aside, I'm talking about the TVS Jupiter 110 and the Ather Rizta. The Jupiter has a decade-long legacy in the family segment, while the Rizta is the completely new scooter that has propelled Ather into the family segment. But which one should you buy? Well, I'm about to tell you. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below and give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Let's start with the design. The Jupiter 110 with the recent updates has got a lot more sharper and sleeker. The black elements and LED lighting give it a more modern and sophisticated look. The Rizta, however, is a bit more contemporary. It's not to say that it's not modern. I mean, it has LED lighting and all the features that you would want. Actually, more than you would want. But this one has a lot more practicality in its design. Let's talk about the rear section. The seat is the biggest in the segment, and the underseat storage, 34 liters. You can fit a full face helmet in it and still have some space left. Pair to that the optional frunk and you get a total of 56 liters of storage with the Rizta. I mean, that is just amazing. With the Jupiter, you get 30 liters of underseat storage and a bit more in the front. However, the winner here is clearly the Rizta. Both scooters offer smart tech as well. The Jupiter comes with a fully digital instrument cluster that has voice commands and shows all the information that you would need. But it pales in comparison to the Rizta's 7-inch TFT screen, which has Ather's mobile app integration as well. With that app, you can run WhatsApp and navigation right on this screen. And I would even say that both of these are not even on the same level. The Rizta has the upper hand in the features list as well. It has traction control, guide me home lights, auto indicator switch off, auto hold and many more. But did I feel all these things lacking in the Jupiter? Not really. Now let's talk about how these two ride. Both the brands make sportier products as well, and that flows into how these two ride as well. Both are nimble and offer sharp handling. Direction changes are also quite quick. But that is not to say that your grandpa won't be comfortable with these. If you were to be lenient, both of them are very approachable and comfortable as well. But that is where the similarities end. This, being electric, has a more linear power delivery and works really well in the city. The suspension also is a bit on the softer side. This, however, feels planted at all speeds. It has more grunt in the upper range and has a higher top speed as well. And that higher top speed is because the Jupiter makes more power. Its 113.3cc single-cylinder engine makes 7.9 bhp, whereas the Rizta's peak power is 5.7 bhp. This means the Jupiter can go up to 90 kmph, whereas the Rizta tops out at 80 kmph. However, the Rizta isn't lacking in performance either. With a 0 to 40 kmph time of just 4.7 seconds, it is quick off the line and makes for a good city commuter. Powering this variant of the Rizta is a 2.9 kWh battery with a maximum claimed range of 123 km. In the real world, when driven mostly in the zip mode, we got around 75 km of range, which was pretty accurate and good for the city as well. Now let's talk price, and this is where the Jupiter jumps back into the game. This variant, the top end, will cost you 89,000 rupees ex-showroom Pune. This variant, the Rizta Z with a 2.9 kWh battery, will cost you 1,27,000 rupees ex-showroom Pune, and that is excluding the Pro Pack that is worth 15,000. It's clear that the Rizta is the more expensive one up front, but we all know that EVs make up for their price in the long run, and the Rizta does too. How? Well, let me explain. Let's for a second assume that you live in Pune. Charging the Ather Rizta here would cost somewhere around 6 rupees per unit, which with its 2.9 kWh battery means roughly 0.23 rupee cost per kilometer. In comparison, 1 litre of petrol costs 103 rupees and the Jupiter 110 returns a mileage of around 50 kmpl, which then translates to a 2.06 rupee cost per kilometer. In a year with an average of 15 kilometers run daily, the Rizta costs 1,259 rupees, whereas the Jupiter would cost you 11,258 rupees. Over 5 years, the difference is even more pronounced. Ignoring the maintenance and service costs, the total cost of owning and running the Rizta is estimated at 1,56,000 rupees, while the Jupiter would cost you 1,64,000 rupees. So, which one should you choose? Well, the choice is yours. Both of these scooters are well built with practical features and work as intended. If you're feeling a bit more eco-conscious, you can go for the Rizta. But if not, the Jupiter is a great option with proven track record. For me though,
I know what I'm choosing, the Ather Rizta